Connection has timed out. Okay. Hey guys, I'm trying to go live, but I'm getting some issues right now. So, okay, awesome. Let's get it, guys. So I've had some issues. I'm gonna get this started. I'm gonna just quickly edit this, add my thumbnail, post it in the Discord. But basically, we're gonna go over UST. We're gonna go over right there. Let's publish that. And then I'm going to share this in the Discord. I don't have Abe with me right now, but we are going to go over Luna. We're going to go over UST. We're going to go over Bitcoin. And then I'm going to share my Bitcoin, my bear market 2018 experience. And honestly, it's some of the craziest shit that's ever happened to me. And I'm going to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share this in the Discord. Let's go here. Make sure to join the Discord, especially now. If you have any questions, we got you. I'm still bullish, as you can tell. Super bullish. It's unfortunate what's happened to Luna and UST. So if you were watching my video yesterday, then I went over the rumors of UST, the rumors of what's happening. We were looking at Luna. It was at $20, and everybody was asking, is Luna a good buy right now? And it is at $1.12. It fell all the way down to 69 cents. What a meme. And it traded all the way up. Let's take a look at this if we break down the chart. So I just wanted to show you guys, take a note, from its all-time high, it's 99.11% down. That's insane. So if we take a look on the 1 hour chart, I was at the hospital with my wife. We got a daughter. I don't know if you guys could see that. We're newborn. So like I'm at the hospital literally watching UST, Luna, the whole market just crash. And like, she's like giving birth. And it's just like, insane because I've never witnessed in my whole life anything like this in markets. I mean, I've been only trading crypto since 2017, but 2018 bear market, the COVID crash, this was nuts and it's still unfolding. So Luna, it jumped from 64 cents all the way to about $8. That would have been a great trade. But it's super, super risky. It's retraced all the way back to pretty much $1, and it's going to be grinding. It could grind to 1 cent. It could grind to 0 until UST really pegs, and we'll go over that. So I want to just briefly touch on Luna, UST. They've really accelerated the dump in Bitcoin and pretty much every other altcoin. And then I'll go into my bear market thoughts and how you can actually come out of a bear market a winner. I really, really, really think you could come out of this bear market a winner. And I'm going to share my story, but let's cover UST quickly. So UST this morning dropped all the way to 25 cents and it's at 76 cents. So a 200% gain if you got into the trade at the bottom. Super risky, and you would have had been a pretty great, lucky or great trader to get in there. But let's go over how UST is working its way back to the dollar peg, and all in the cost of just pretty much sending Luna back down to 0 to where it started. So let's go over, before I get into that, a lot of people lost money, unfortunately, and that's what happens when you either go all into something that you shouldn't have. You're over leveraged. There's many reasons you got greedy. Look at KSI. This was yesterday, and let's take a look at the time. 6:07 p.m. And a lot of people are losing tons of money, thinking they know what they're doing. So KSI, he has been known as the counter trader. And if we go to May 10th, where was it? 5 p.m., somewhere around here, he tweeted that I think it was $20. I could be wrong, but let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he bought the bottom here at $18. He bought 100,000 tokens. In total, I have bought 100,000 Luna, sticking it in a wallet, and going to see what happens in a few years. Could be the best or worst trade of my life. I saw an opportunity and I had to take it. He was bullish. But come on, man. There's no, that's, let's look up the price of Luna right now. It's at $1.10. $100,000. He shaved a good $1.7 million in less than 24 hours. But it's KSI from YouTube, so I don't mind taking a jab at him because he has a plethora of cash, and he'll make it back. And if he's holding, he'll hold that for a few years. So let's go to Adam back. He's one of worked on, I think I know he's on the Bitcoin white paper. I don't know specifically what he did, but Bitcoin developer, highly respected. And I want to bring this up because it was released that Do Kwon, Terra's stablecoin, Do Kwon, was Rick Sanchez, the anonymous co-founder of early algorithmic stablecoin flop Basic Cash. That was a total flop and went to zero. And this was not known prior to anybody. And this was just released. Almost how Azuki, the founder of Azuki, rugged himself because it was rumored that somebody else was going to let the news fly. So it was better that he did it himself. So we are seeing this pretty bad information come up on Do Kwon. And then let's look at his solution. I mean, it's pretty long and we can go through it, but pretty much on the technical side, they will just be selling down Luna until the peg. And I think they're issuing billions, tons of Luna until they can get the peg. And you can read through the thread yourself. I don't want to waste too much time on it because it's collapsing bad, but they're going to pretty much sacrifice Luna. It's going to keep getting grounded until UST gets pegged to the dollar, and then they'll just, I'm not sure what'll happen from there. It's honestly not looking bad for UST, back at 77 cents. When I looked at it this morning, 25, 30 cents. So that's pretty impressive, but at the cost of $1 Luna, it's down 99% from the top. Bitcoin, and we'll go over Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin is landing on this support. We have support here, these wicks, like we're just getting wick down into the trend line, and this moving average, of course. If we break down the moving average, definitely could see some more drawdown. If we close below the weekly moving average, that wouldn't be great. I just wanted to take a look at the S&P quickly, and that is breaking down as well. No wonder everything's free falling because we've been so correlated. And just take a look at this. Like, this is ugly. You can see right here, we topped right here. We failed to even retest this high, and then we sold off. I was watching right here when we actually rejected or invalidated this support right here, and you can see we've been just free falling. It honestly looks like we can test this area. Like, it looks like we can test definitely this moving average with just the way we're free falling. I could see some more drawdown, definitely. Bitcoin, same thing. The thing is, I'm not going to be selling here because I believe that we will get some sort of bounce, whether it's back into this trend line here. So I will take a small risk because I think we've just been sold down so much. If we take a look at the fear and greed index, I wonder what it's at, 10 or less, 12. Not sure how it's at 12. Everything nuked from yesterday, and yesterday was pretty bad. So that makes sense to me. My phone's blowing up. I'm just going to get this for questions. All right, so Just 1 second. Not like I have any questions right now. So you know what? Okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, so totally forgot where I was going with this, but Bitcoin. I am going to wait for some sort of bounce. We are oversold on the daily, pretty much getting very close on the weekly. So I'm looking for some bottom to form here, or even one slight move down, like another wick down, which I'm completely fine with. I got some into stables, but that's where I'm going to share my bear market story right now. And my bear market story is when I got into crypto in 2000, and let me throw myself down here. I got into crypto in 2017. I bought my first Bitcoin for about $1,000, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit higher, and I didn't even buy it. A friend owed me money because we did some business together and we had running tabs. So he wanted to pay me in Bitcoin. And I thought, this guy is crazy. You know what I mean? I used to go to this guy's house and I just want to pull out the old chart and then we're going to go through Binance and look at some of these tokens that are turbo down and we're going to add them to an altcoin list and we're going to get lucky. So I'm going to share my bear market story for whoever's listening. In this story, you can come out the bear market as a winner. I came out of the bear market as a winner and I'm lighting up a cigar because I just had a daughter this morning and that's how we're going to celebrate it. I'm going to enjoy this cigar. So, and tell a story. And I really hope you guys listen to the story. It's how I made a fucking bunch of money and survived the bear market and came out a winner in the bull market. And yesterday, I'm not as stressed as most people. This is normal. I mean, that's not normal. That's crazy, but in a sense, it's in my blood. You know, like the drop 50%, 60%. Bring your fucking worst bears, and that's fine. So I started investing in 2017, somewhere around here. It was about $900. Let's just go here. It was $900. I started investing in Bitcoin. I got my first Bitcoin, and all these guys are in my Discord. It was Skeet, you know, and this guy was mining tons of crypto. What was it? Monero, Ethereum. He was just mining, and we were doing some side business. And I always went over, and I'm like, "What the hell are you doing? We're making some good money, but you're reinvesting it into the mining stuff." At the time, he was making $5-10 a day, and I was like, "You could be reinvesting it in other things, making some good money." Like, I just didn't understand where his train of thought was going. I wasn't introduced to crypto since 2014. If you check one of my older YouTubes, I put an XRP video. I had no idea what the hell XRP was. I just landed on it and was trying to, sell some product, an XRP product. And then fast forward to my first Bitcoin in 2017, I bought the Bitcoin around here. We traded it for part of my debt. And I went to a dinner and somebody at that dinner, and I'm going to explain my journey into crypto and then the bear market, because I came before the bear market. You see the bear market's right here, and it was a 3-year bear market. So I bought my first Bitcoin and then I went to dinner with like 10 people, and one guy at the table, and he's in the Discord and I'm going to shout him out, Tyrone, was at the table and he's like, I'm buying, as much Bitcoin as I can. So I was thinking like, holy shit, I have a fucking Bitcoin. I'm going to sell this Bitcoin. And by the time I looked at the price, I bought it here. Maybe I decided to sell it somewhere here because I was up $100. And I was like, holy, I'm up $100. And I was just so, so happy at the time because I used to flip things, and $100 a day, that's pretty good if you ask me. Like, I always used to try and sell anything on like Kijiji, eBay, used Ottawa from where I am, like use these used classified websites, ad classified websites, and like $100 a day. I already knew $300 a day would make me a millionaire, and I'd always try to make whatever I could every day. So I was so amazed that I sold this Bitcoin for like $150 more, and I went back to where I got my first Bitcoin, and I was like, I wanted more because I thought maybe I could sell. I didn't even understand Bitcoin. I didn't even understand what Bitcoin was. I just thought I could just flip it, So I got some more Bitcoin, and I'm thinking like, why did the guy at dinner want my Bitcoin? Like, he's buying it all. I reached out to him on Facebook, and he showed me this program. And the program was called Gladiacoin. And that brings back memories. It was double your Bitcoins in 90 days. And I had no financial experience, history, didn't own nothing. Bitcoin was my first investment. In a sense, like, yeah, I had no investment accounts, no saving accounts, nothing, So 1% a day or 3% a day, to me, it didn't even sound crazy because I had no financial experience. I had no investing experience. So I saw this thing, double your Bitcoins. And then the guy who bought the Bitcoin, Tyrone, he's like, it was either him or his buddy. I saw, like, I think he showed me $100,000 check or a $40,000 check. In my mindset's like, this guy's throwing $100,000 into this program. I could lose $5,000. I'm happy with losing $1,000. I'm happy with losing $5,000. I've always had an abundance mindset, and that's from reading. I really love Tony Robbins, and I thought I can lose $1,000 if this guy could lose $100,000. I had a little bit of ape in me before this crypto stuff. I was always an ape, actually. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy some Bitcoin. And it was a fucking Ponzi. You refer somebody, you make a little bit out of their referral, you get a little bit more bonus, you get paid every day. But this Ponzi worked so great because I have so many people trying to call me because, like I said, I just had a kid this morning. So this Ponzi was working so great because Bitcoin was going up, and I was getting paid every single day. So I was getting Bitcoin to my wallet every single day, and Bitcoin was going up. This was the most insane thing ever. So I went from buying 1 Bitcoin to 2 Bitcoins to buying 5 Bitcoins to putting all of my money in Bitcoin. And at that time, I was slowly learning more about Bitcoin. I bought Litecoin pre $10, pre Coinbase listing. I remember Coinbase, they're listing Litecoin, and I think that's where I learned the term like buy the news or buy the rumor, sell the news. And like, remember, I bought like a lot of Litecoin, and it's not a lot now, but it was only $5, $6, $7 at the time. So it could even be $5 right now. Who the hell? What's Litecoin at? Who the hell knows? But before I get dropped, it's at 120. I wouldn't have been surprised. But so I was buying a ton of Bitcoin, and then what I did was I got my girl, my brother, my friend, because when you buy more Bitcoin, you get more referrals. So I thought this was crazy. I was earning more Bitcoin every day. I was literally getting $40, $50, $60, $70 a day. So naturally, I thought, holy shit, I'm going to top this up. And I think I totaled 9.5 Bitcoins in this Gladia coin. And I was doing real estate at the time. I was a real estate agent. So I took all my money in real estate. I threw it in Bitcoin, and I threw it in Gladia coin. And I was about to take a flight to Italy. I was doing this cruise, and I was like, you know what? Let me take all of my fucking money in crypto because I'm going on an 11-day cruise. Why not earn 3% a day? I put every single bit. I had everything. Literally, I put it in that. And I took the flight, I landed, and you know what's crazy? I don't even know how many people are watching, but I don't want to keep rambling. But before I was leaving to the airport, I dropped my phone. It shattered. My 2FA was on there. I scrambled to get the phone fixed and send the funds. If I just chilled, but wouldn't have made me the trader I am. So I flew to Italy. As soon as I landed, I'm trying to check this website. It seems it's down. Maybe it's internet. I get to the hotel. The Facebook is down. You know, because these ICOs used to make Facebook pages back then. The Twitter, the email, the website's down. I just realized I lost 9.5 Bitcoin. And at the time, it was 9.5 Bitcoin was about $3,000. It was about right here. So I lost 30 grand USD. I remember because I just landed in Italy and I was just like, I couldn't really believe it, to be honest. And yeah, it was kind of screwed up, not gonna lie. That's how I started my vacation. And I just remembered I have a bag of Litecoin. So I was literally left with like whatever Litecoin I had, maybe a few $1,000 worth. I just lost every dollar I invested, every dollar I saved up from real estate. I was going to invest into a house. I put it in Bitcoin and I got scammed. I literally lost it all. Gladicoin. I'm not even ashamed to say that. And that's why we made this YouTube channel, because we try to teach people every day. And I don't care if you're a Bitcoin maxi, Ethereum maxi, whatever coin you think is going to do well, you could DCA it. But let's, teach you the right things, the right way to invest, the right way to, hold your coins, how to navigate an exchange, how to maximize profits. Because I lost everything. And I decided to re-enter the market. When people get scammed, when they get hacked, when they lose money, people, they get a sour taste in their mouth. And it's I don't hate on them. Like it's understandable. And I feel bad, like the UST and Luna stuff. You know how much people lost money and their life savings, and they will never fucking touch crypto again because all crypto is bad or all markets are bad, and they get that one bad trade or that one bad experience. But I kept going, and I got some money, and I thought Bitcoin was going to go to 100,000 that year. I thought Bitcoin was going to be the next hottest, bro. I thought Bitcoin was going to $1 million because I just learned about it after, and I just fucking geeked it. So this whole thing, I was trading, and I thought I was master trader because you throw $1,000, you throw a couple $1,000, and everything was going up. You think the 2020, the 2020, 2021 bull run was crazy? The altcoin bull run in 2021 or 2017 was nuts because we didn't have like DeFi. We didn't have NFTs. There wasn't so much money locked up in these DeFi protocols or being traded on OpenSea. It was all in altcoins. And there were 100, 2, 3, 400x altcoins. I thought I was the best trader until the bull market came, and it really humbled me. So I'll tell you what I did. And what I did was I got a loan. So let me just remove this. I lost all my Bitcoin probably around here. I got a loan, a huge loan, and I'll pretty much just share it. I got $100,000 loan, about 100K USD, a little bit over, and I was going to enter the Bitcoin market again. I thought, you know what? Bitcoin's going. I was so convinced. And do you know where I bought all of this Bitcoin? I bought the first Bitcoin, and this is USD, but about 21,000 Canadian, which puts us at about 17,000 is I think what it was. And I pretty much bought the top. I bought the top with $100,000, and it was money that I kind of promised in a year. And the bear market lasted 3 years and grinded down from my purchase price about 82%. the person I took that money from is somebody you probably shouldn't take any money from, and that was my girlfriend's father, now husband, wife. We just had a child today, and what I will tell you is, bro, most people cannot stomach a loss like that. I could not stomach not paying that back and watching that grind down every friggin' day. That was some crazy shit. And I put myself in that situation, in that scenario. Um, and I will share my bear market. I will share my bear market story now. So I wanted to share how I got into crypto, my ins and outs of crypto, and then the loan I took and buying the top. And then I thought, okay, the bottom's in, and I'm looking at altcoins now. So I'll just like use this chart as an example. So I used like a couple Bitcoins to buy the bottom, but I'm no trader. I was just hitting trades in the bull market. And then all my altcoins fell another 50 to 80%. It was screwed up. And what I told myself was, I started looking into the cycles, bear market, bull market. I understood them. And I needed to make this back. I couldn't have just taken an L and walked away like I could have right here. But now I'm over leveraged. I have this loan out. I needed to make this money back. It was no ifs, it was a must. And what I did was I got into the mindset of I need to. So what I'm telling you is, if you lost money, it's all right. Everybody's had a bad trade. Nobody can just win every trade. It's all right. It's what you do after. And what I did was I really buckled down. I read the books I needed to. I wanted to master technical analysis. That's charting. I wanted to master trading, risk management, sizing, because I wanted to know when and how and like where to get into a trade, how much money I should put into a trade, when to take profits. I got into as many trading courses, as many trading books. I hired, coaches. I hired trading coaches making millions of dollars so I could learn how they do it. And I really tried to just understand the market and how a market moves. So when the bull market comes, I would be prepared. And when the bull market comes, I will be more prepared than the person who walked away for 3 years and I studied the market in and out as much as I could for those years. And that was my goal. For when the next bull market comes, I'm going to fucking slay. When the next bull market comes, I'm going to extract as much Bitcoin, as much Ethereum as I can, because I've seen altcoins and we'll see most of them will end up looking like this. And this is just what happened to Luna in a fast-tracked way, and because of the UST attachment and things like that. But majority of these altcoins will look like this. You might not believe me now. You might think I'm fudding or lying or whatever it may be, but majority will look like this. And what happened after I studied every day, after I went to every major trading event, after I just immersed myself in the scene, and we made a YouTube to help as many people, to direct as many people as we could. And so I have more Bitcoin than when I started in 2018 buying the top. I've never put more money in, more fiat. I've never put more fiat in. I have more Bitcoin than when I started. I have more fiat than when I started. And these drops, I've been through so many of them now, and I've been through prolonged bear market there, these huge drops, the COVID drop. I don't panic as often, or as a new participant per se. That's what I would want to say. I wouldn't panic as much as somebody just coming into the market, as much as somebody seeing a 50% or 60% or 70% drawdown, because I've removed all the capital. I've paid off all those debts. I paid off the loan. I've paid off everything I owned. I've put in 6+ figures in fiat in my account. I have more BTC than what I started, as I mentioned. And that's because I stuck around and I really dedicated the time in learning. And if you want to stick around, if you want to learn about NFTs, DeFi, if you want to be the best trader, this is the time to put in the work. When majority of people are walking away, this is when you come and capture whatever they left, you know. And let me tell you this is a hard environment for people to raise money. It's a hard environment for people to, in my opinion, scam people, because that volume isn't spreading around. It's not flowing anymore. So you only have people who have money to sustain the building long term during a bear market, and you have legit projects and legit teams, in my opinion. And this is where you'll find those gems. This is where you'll build your portfolio, where you'll DCA, and where you'll build your skills and knowledge. Don't sleep on the bear market. Some of the best trades, some of the best alpha, you will find it. We will be still trading, posting videos. We'll still be learning every day. You can join the Discord. I don't know how long we just went for. For anybody that listened, I'm super grateful for crypto. I've paid back all. So from 2017, I was in six figures debt, probably over $200,000 in loans I took, and some of my, the side business I was doing that didn't go so well, which was offline. It had nothing to do with computers and nothing to do with crypto. And I've paid everything off. I'm just grateful that I stuck around. I'm grateful for what the crypto market has specifically given me. And I want to share it with as many people as I can, because the crypto market, I've never seen any other market deliver this kind of financial reward. It's mind-blowing, and you can do it. I did it. I'm still so far from my goals. You know what I mean? I'm in the top of the 2022-2021 bull run. My portfolio was at multiple seven figures. I didn't cash out, the top like everybody, but I'm very happy with what I've done. And when the next bull market comes, I will do 10 times better. The things I'll be working on will maybe have launched by then. The YouTube will be bigger, and everything will pay off. Stick around, don't leave. Trust me on that. If you have any questions, post them below. Join our Discord. And I just wanted to share that story with you guys, because today was a nasty day, and I just want to make sure I got my chat going. Yeah, today was a nasty day, and I don't wish losses on anybody, but sometimes you have to eat a loss. Sometimes you have to eat a loss or two, get wiped out once, twice, hopefully not three times, and then kind of just grind it out, and make it a must. Stick around. And that's it. I'm going to let you guys off the hook today, 7:30 p.m. Let's take a last look at Luna. Are we over or under by tomorrow? I'd say we are under tomorrow by we're $1, so we should be trading under. UST, over or under? I think it's under as well. Maybe we get rejected here and go down, even though TA doesn't really matter here, because it's just whale games and a bunch of manipulation and Ponzi stuff. So who knows? Thank you guys for listening out to my story. Keep grinding. The altcoins that we're looking for, if you watch this far, I mean, Luna is not one of them because it's just too risky right now. But Solana, for example, look at how far it's fell. It has fallen. And the people behind this won't let it crash down like Luna, in my opinion, did. So stacking this after a confirmed reversal in other strong coins, we are going to make a list in our Discord, a watch list. I'm not ready to buy the falling knife right now. I'm looking for a confirmed reversal or a buying signal before I jump into any coins. So hope you guys have a great day.